Hello my scrappy friends, I am using my stash still. I picked out this die cut to use with my Cricut or Cuttlebug and this paper pad called Sunday Mornings from Michaels, and I went ahead and did the die cutting off camera with my little girl sitting next to me who was helping me out somewhat. And I made 9, I think, cutouts of each size. So there's 3 size petal flowers. And I'm using my, like I said, my Cuttlebug. A, I haven't used this tool in forever. B, you can do this if you have a Silhouette Cameo or a Cricut Air or something like that, because I do believe Paige Evans' file is very similar to this. But this was an old Sizzix die that I had in my stash, and like I said, I'm stash diving right now. Get to use all the products I've been hoarding for years. This was a recent paper pad, so it's still available. And I probably got it when it was one of those hot buy days, and it was only like $6 for the whole die pad. And I chose some of the like gray, purpley colors, the blush, and like this off-white gray cream color for all my flowers. Now I'm going to end up having 3 large ones, 3 middle-sized ones, and then I think I cluster the last of it together to make 1 baby one. And that is going to be, these are the complete focal elements of this layout. So I'm gluing them together with my fine liner right now, and Valentina's in my lap. So I do adjust the camera because I thought it was just the funniest thing, her playing with like my Tombow tape runner. Look at those little hands. Oh, guys. This is how scrapping goes these days. So initially too, when I'm gluing this all together, I was like, I'm going to do like a watercolory mixed media background. But as I thumb through the paper pad again, you'll see in a moment, like I do find a paper that almost is like a watercolor wash gradient, and it goes from like a gray to a pink that was in the actual paper pad. So like I could have done mixed media, but in the end this just turned out to be a classic paper crafting layout, and I'm okay with that. So like I said, I'm using my fine liner, and my fine line glue is the Scotch tacky glue that I constantly refill it with. And we go from there. So in order to bring texture element to my layout, I am ruffling up all of the petals. I take the time to do that for all of them. Yeah, all of them do have it. I make, well, you see the little jar here to the right that has like some of my like, what do they call them? Those are like little beads that little kids can make like coasters with and stuff that you melt down. So I kind of have a stash of like enamel dots in essence in there, and I do make the centers of my flowers the gray and the clear colored ones from that little jar of colored enamel dots. So here I am, like I said, picking out this pattern paper that gradients from pink to gray, and I thought I was going to go in and do some detail work like that paper emulated, like some just how like Wilna Furstenberg calls it, like her embroidery, but I end up leaving it just classically as it is. I do like the arrangement I have right here. That happened on accident. So they're clustered all in the corner and just from biggest to largest. I'm adding my photo on some tracing paper. This is not vellum, it's tracing paper. Same look, half the price. So I have a pad of tracing paper, and it works just as similar. So I'm backing this photo. This is a photo of Valentina. This was just taken a couple weeks ago. We were in a wedding in Chicago. This was her dress that she wore in the wedding. So this is like us making sure that it still fit. And honestly, it was like the best picture I have of her in this dress, because at the wedding, I think I was so concerned with keeping her happy, not having her melt down, make sure she smiles for the photographer and my aunt and all our photos, that I didn't take any extra photos of her really in this dress. So it's like I said, the best one. And so she's assisted standing up with my mother-in-law. She's not actually standing yet. We're just getting to army crawling. She's 9 months right now. But it's fun. So also what I'm doing right now, I added some just white classic thread to the back of some of those flowers, as you saw. And I did take the time off camera to mat this paper on white American Crafts cardstock. So I cut 1/4 inch of all the sides so that the white, because I did cut out leaves, the other side is pattern paper, but the white stuck out more as the leaf, so I do tuck them behind. And then you'll start seeing me adding a few embellishments. Now this is an old Maggie Holmes collection. I do believe this is from the Shine, and I took the word darling for my title, and I like to kind of around this flower, over the top, over this flower, which one I do, and I go back to the original spot, but I arc it around the flower itself. Sorry about that little sound you hear in the back. Valentina's playing with her toys. There's a nice little melody there. And I love the way that looks, and I do take some flat cardstock stickers from this Shine collection too. I have some. I'm trying to kill this one. So like I said, I'm playing with my stash. It's really fun to kind of go through and use some of the elements that you know are always hard to use. This is a wood veneer collection from My Mind's Eye. I think it's My Story, and I use a butterfly piece. And then I also use one small heart wood veneer to finish off this layout. I do some stamping with white, with a flower stamp in the corner, and then some Heidi Shine color gold off camera, but you'll see that in the close-ups. Thank you so much as always for joining me. As always, leave a comment if you want to. Until next time, bye ladies.